Hi everyone. So there are a lot of misconceptions about iPad Air 2020 and a lot of people are asking me whether to wait for iPad Air or buy an iPad Pro. So I'll give you a short answer. Go buy an iPad Pro if budget is not an issue. Now the long answer and the first misconception. It's A14 and its latest generation. A14 is supposed to be faster than A12. See, I understand it's confusing and it's understandable because Apple has two series of chip now. One they use in iPhone and the other iPads like iPad 8th generation, iPad Air and iPad mini. But for Pro series they are using a different generation. Yes, the naming is confusing. Let me explain. So Apple started A12X with iPad Pro 2018 and it came after A12, so it was supposed to be faster. That's okay. But with next iPad Pro, they released A12Z, which came after A13 and everyone was expecting A13X. So it is kind of confusing, but yes, they are different series of chipset. So Apple was trying to give a desktop level performance to iPad Pro. So what they did is in A12X, they gave 8 cores and 7 core GPU, which is quite powerful. With a new generation, they didn't do much and they just added one more core into the GPU. So if we compare it with iPad Air 2020, iPad Air 2020 has A14 Bionic, which has 6 cores of CPU and 4 cores of GPU. And in A12Z, you have 8 cores of CPU and 8 cores of GPU. Another misconception is A14 comes with 5nm technology, so it's supposed to be faster than 7nm. It is true, but not entirely. So what 5nm does is it fits more transistor in the same space as 7nm because the space between per transistor is 5nm as compared to 7. So 5nm should be 15% faster than 7nm and 30% more power efficient than 7nm. But you need to remember that iPad Air only has 6 cores and there are just 2 performance cores and 4 are power efficient cores. On the other hand, on iPad Pro there are 8 cores, 4 performance and 4 power efficient cores. So in single core, A14 might beat A12Z, but overall performance will be better on A12Z because of higher number of cores. And there are also 4 extra cores of GPU in iPad Pro, so it will help you with better video editing, photo editing and gaming. Now let's talk about other factors why you should choose iPad Pro over iPad Air. So iPad Air will have 4GB of RAM max. In iPad Pro you get 6GB of RAM, and with more RAM you can handle more multitasking and you will be able to handle much bigger size of videos and photos while editing. You also get the higher refresh rate. So in iPad Air you get 60Hz refresh rate with 120Hz touch sampling, but in iPad Pro you get 120Hz refresh rate with 240Hz touch sampling, and trust me, it makes the experience really smooth. Although the display technologies are same, brightness and certifications are different. So in iPad Air you get 500 nits of brightness and there is no certification, but in iPad Pro you get 600 nits of brightness and Dolby Vision certification, and it can also decode HDR content. In sound, iPad Air has only 2 speakers as compared to 4 speakers on iPad Pro. So the media experience will be amazing on iPad Pro as compared to iPad Air. There is no mention of sidecar support. I hope it is there, but for now iPad Pro has it. So what you can do is you can use your iPad Pro screen as a secondary display to your Mac. You also get Face ID, and trust me, it is better than Touch ID. No matter how good Touch ID is on tablet, Face ID is more convenient, especially when you're using a keyboard. So you just open the lid and it's unlocked. There's one another thing which might not be helpful for everyone, but iPad Pro has an extra wide angle camera and a LiDAR sensor, which is better for augmented reality. I wouldn't buy my iPad based on that, but it's good to have one. Also, that LiDAR sensor helps a lot in measuring things. You also need to consider storage. So on iPad Air, the base storage is 64GB. It will save you around $200 and 16,000 rupees in India. But for a lot of people, the storage might not be enough and there is no 128GB variant. So for iPad Pro 256GB variant and iPad Pro 128GB, the price is quite similar. So I would suggest going for iPad Pro because you get a lot of features and 128GB will be enough for you. So if your budget is tight and if you're okay with 64GB storage, you can consider iPad Air 2020. You can also consider Tab S7 in that price range because it comes with S Pen, but I will not recommend Tab S7 for everyone because that 16:10 aspect ratio is good for media but not for browsing. I hope I was able to clear your doubts between iPad Air and iPad Pro. See, iPad Air also has some benefit like iPad Pro. You get new design, you get wide choice of colors, you get USB-C, you get Apple Pencil 2 support and the Magic Keyboard support as well. Also, A14 will be better in battery life because of that 5 nanometer technologies and those more power efficient cores. The iPad Air will be a good tablet, but I would suggest not to wait for it. And if you really want, I can order it and review it for you. But if you have the budget, I think you should go for iPad Pro. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and share it with more people so that you can clear their confusion as well. And if you find my video informative, please subscribe to my channel and press that bell icon. My name is Rohit. I'll see you in the next one. Till then.